Action.
Hi, and welcome to How to Predict the Weather. Today, we'll be showing you our wonderful map of America, specifically where we live, right in this general area. And we're going to be showing you how to predict the weather based on the information that you have from your colleagues in your earphone and your specific map instructions. So the way that you predict the weather is you want to make sure that you look at the clouds and the sky and what the area feels like. And you have to see there are three categories: what it feels like, what it smells like, right, and what it looks like, right? So it feels like, I just have an inner instinct in my bones and soul that it is going to snow tomorrow. Right? I just feel that. Now, I've already felt that, so that's one confirmation. And the two confirmations outweigh the other confirmation, and the confirmation is a real confirmation. Right? So I feel the snow. And then the second is if it smells like snow. And let me just come over here with me. I smell snow. That's charcoal, not snow. So it obviously feels like snow, smells like snow, and it looks like snow, alright? You can't always tell, but you just gotta go by instincts. They outweigh the other, right? So you want to make sure when you're predicting the weather that you look up into the skies and see what you have in your plateau, alright? Then you want to look in the state that you are, region that you live in, and you want to see how often a year does snow come and fall. Well, fall and snow are different, but okay. Anyway, it comes whenever in December, right? Snow normally comes in December and January and February and March and April. You know, Indiana weather is so weird you don't even know. But, so it starts in December, and it is December, whatever December it is, December 10th, it's December 10th. So that is how you predict snow. You have to do three categories and see what is relevant to your area. Now, how to predict fire and forest fires, flaming fires, you want to see, look in the sky. Does it feel like fire, right? So just pretend we're in the Texans area, Texas, right? So it just feels like fire, and I just feel like it's going to be really, really hot, and like when it gets really hot, like 180 degrees, that means that there's going to be fire. Feels like fire. It smells like burnt sienna, which is pretty much the same thing as fire. And it feels like fire. It looks, feels, and smells. So we pretty much know there's going to be a fire soon in Texas, even though it's December. Because they just weird weather there, right? Now across the board, we've got Texas, Indiana, and Florida, right? Florida's over here. In the wintertime, you never know with Florida either. It could be snowy or fiery or whatever. But I sense that there's going to be some rain soon in Florida. And not just like real trickle, 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 wet, poor man went to bed, whatever the song is. It is like pouring rain. Like pouring. Alright? And I know that because I can feel it all over my body. Like I can just feel like the sweat. That's not sweat, that's rain. And I look into the skies of the Florida skies, and there just seems like there's rain. And you could just smell rain, right? Everything about it is rain. And I don't think there's going to be like a hurricane or a flood. There's just going to be like tons of unnecessary rain in Florida, right? Like 82 inches of rain. I don't know if that's possible, but like however much the most possible is, that's how much rain there's going to be. 82 inches. Okay. Or feet. Whichever is the most maximum amount of rain. So then we go over to upstate New York, which is right in this area. So we've got Indiana, Texas, Florida, and New York. In that area, or Canada, but I think New York is more accurate. Anyway, and so New York is prone to lots of clouds and fog and smoke, alright? So if New York has fogs and clouds and smoke, then they're going to have a pretty terrible Christmas. I don't know, it just seems awful to have clouds and smoke in your area during Christmas time. Alright, so you look up into the clouds, and you can see the darkness just falling over the city, state, country, whatever the New York they call, and you can smell the darkness reaping. And I don't really feel it, but I'm just going to go with instinct and say it's going to be really, really foggy and smoky, alright? In the Smoky Mountains, which are in New York, in case you didn't know. Alright, so that's New York. And then finally, and lastly, we are going to talk about Canada. Now, I've never been to Canada, so I don't know like what the weather is actually like. But I just feel, for some strange reason, that they're going to get a mixture of smoke, fog, rain, fire, and snow all together, right? I just feel it because Canada is so different than all the other states that you have to have like an array of stuff. Otherwise, it'll just be boring. And Canada is boring, but it's not boring. So the fact that it isn't boring makes it have all that stuff. So we have some regions of Canada, the provinces, Quebec and Ontario. They're brothers. They're nearby brothers, okay? And that's why they were named Quebec and Ontario, because in the alphabet, they're close together. Alright? So in Quebec, This is a magical region. So we went, we just sensed because it's magical and magical things happen in Quebec. Like 1,000 people I knew were married in Quebec and met there. But yeah, and so I think it's gonna snow there. Ontario, on the other hand, is kind of weird. It's just very mysterious, and I don't know what is going to come upon it, but I think it's getting ready for some rain, because rain is not good. It's worse than fire. Rain is worse than fire. Alright? So, Ontario is bad, and Quebec is a great place. Quebec of Canada, where all your dreams. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. When you predict the weather, make sure that you have 3 categories: feel, look, and smell. Alright? And you also want to make sure that when you have a map, you point out the accurate places. So we've discussed Indiana, Texas, New York, and Florida. Alright? And then Canada somewhere up here. Alright? Canada dry. If your mouth is dry. No, that didn't make sense. Okay. Thank you for watching this video. Be looking out for video number 11.